Hello and good morning, nearly afternoon. Yeah, afternoon now. That's all right. This is day 3 of my 90-day video challenge. This is Philip Martin Tingley, and today I am out walking little Archie. Should be there. He is an American bully, not as in a bully, but bull pit or bulldog, and yeah, he's a great dog. 2 years old. Still lots of energy. So today, what I was inspired to do my video on was actually that everyone should have a dog. And the reason, I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But before that, I know some people can't have a dog. May have some type of issues with dogs, allergies, physical condition, place where you live. You may not be able to have a dog there, so on and so forth. Whatever it is, freely substitute dog for cat, snake, mouse, gerbil, rat, turtle, whatever it is, bird, whatever it is that is an animal that you can care for, and you have some type of link to. That's the important part. Some type of connection to. So now the whole reason of why everyone should have a dog. All right, and specifically not having a human. Humans have reason. Humans have judgment. That even though you two may be getting along perfectly well, you do one thing that they don't like, sometimes that could be the end. That could be it. That could be the end of your friendship, love, whatever it is. Animals don't operate that same way. Doggy bag is falling on me. So, dog is a perfect, or can be a perfect reflection of you. If you notice, I know there's several memes and pictures of this that's been put up where a lot of dog owners, their dogs end up looking like them, or vice versa. Maybe you start looking like your dog, right? Whatever it is, that's just a perfect example of how you have a connection, a link to that animal. And dogs are like perfect companions. They are full of love. When you give them love, if you give them hate, they'll be full of hate. So it's just like any type of consciousness, thought, whatever you are full of, whatever you think, you therefore transfer wherever you go. Right? So if you're always looking for bad things, come on, Archie, let's go across the street. Yeah, I know you wanted to see the human there. If you're full of anger and angst, then that's going to transfer into all of your surroundings. Everything you do is going to be full of anger and angst. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to switch hands on dog leash while I'm holding a backpack and the phone. Grab it from there. All right, sorry about this one. If you get some motion sickness, apologize about that. So a dog is a perfect reflection of what it is that is you. There's been studies done that dogs are connected to you. There's called a mirror neuron. I'm pretty sure that was the name of it. A mirror neuron that develops between you and your dog. And so if you ever looked at your dog and you start feeling a certain way, they'll start feeling the same way, or seems like they're feeling the same thing. Or if they're sad for some reason, you look at them and you start feeling sad. Is that mirror neuron, tongue twister, that is firing between you. Good example with my dog Archie this week. My mother-in-law, who's French, has been away for a little while. Oh, yep, I know. You see buddies over there, you want to say hi. Sorry about that. Well, anyway, we had someone that passed away, and many family members are sad. And that same day, Archie started feeling, looking sad and being dreary and stuff around the house. And at first, we didn't know why. And then I found out what happened, and then it was a perfect explanation. He was in tune with this other person that was feeling the sadness, all the heartbreak, and that person wasn't with us, so we didn't know right away. And Archie was feeling that. He was linked to that person, even though she wasn't here with us right then or nearby us. He could still feel, well, at least what I believe is that he was feeling that emotional output from her. And then, of course, from our family members here, he started feeling what they were feeling as well, because they're in closer proximity, and he was reflecting it back with them. Another example is when I take the kids to school in the morning. I'm gone for 15, 20 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. I gotta stop somewhere. And little Archie, he knows when I'm coming home. Even if I go somewhere else to the store or something and I come back, at least it's not late at night where we lock the door and stuff, so he's not out barking at the neighborhood. I'll find him when I go to back up my truck in my little parking spot next to the house. We have an RV gate right there, and no RV, not yet. And he'll be right there at the gate, waiting for me. It's like he knew I was coming home and I'd be home any moment. He'll sit there and wait for me. And of course, if you have a dog already or have had one, you know that as soon as he comes in contact with you, it's super excitement, right? It's one of the best things. It's like he doesn't matter if you're gone for 15 minutes, 6 hours. When you come back, it's like you've been gone forever. And oh my God, I'm so happy. I love you to death. Just let me rub all over you, wagging, shaking. Oh my God, I'm so glad you're back. Right? So that is some of the benefits of having a dog, is knowing that they love you unconditionally, as long as you love them as well. If you mistreat a dog, as we've seen in many times past, if you treat a dog poorly, they're not going to care about you. That's why dogs end up biting their masters. And I don't really like to use that term master, because that implies that you are in ownership of the dog, and we're not really in ownership of them. We care for them just like our children. We don't own our children, although, we are responsible for everything they do until a certain age, and even after that, we still try to put some of that responsibility on ourselves, right? But we don't actually own the dog. It's not a TV. It's not a car. It's an animal. It's a living being. It has a consciousness. It may not be, brain-wise is not as developed as us. Doesn't have the same mental capacities. But he is a conscious living being. So that being can be very in tune with you and love you. And as long as you treat them right, they will treat you with as much respect, dignity, love, kindness, and joy that they can possibly muster. And my little Archie, I've been calling him a love bug ever since we got him from the Animal Foundation. Loves everybody. Gets a little bit overjoyed with kids at times. Way overjoyed. But he loves everybody. He loves other dogs. So wants to make friends all the time. But yeah, he barks at everybody that walks in front of his house. So one of the things that I was getting at about having a dog is that it is a reflection of you. So if you have a dog and you feel the love from the animal, it's probably because you have love inside of you. If you notice that you don't, like I'll notice at times when I'm working on the computer, Archie gets irritated with me because I'm not full of love at that point, right? Especially not directed towards him, so he gets mad. stomps off, kind of, goes on upstairs, lays in bed with Mama, and he's kind of irritated with me because I'm not there for him all the time. But this little being, you should see him right now. He's so pointed at the other dogs across the street. It's like, I just want to go see you. I want to say hi. I love you guys. What else? I know my videos usually end up being a lot longer than they should be, probably. But that's part of the joy of making videos, right? So I highly recommend a dog or whatever other animal that you can have. And, you know, I think dogs are the best one to reflect those emotions with you. Snakes, not sure how they're going to reflect love. Maybe not by eating you or biting you, right? But whatever it is, get something to focus your attention on, focus your emotions on. And it's not so much focusing, well, it's more focusing on you and allowing that to spread into the animal that you care for. All right, and that's all I've got for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Take care and keep feeling tingly.